A huge moo to the herd, and welcome to episode 13 of our Automation Empire playthrough. So between episodes, I have let this run for a short while, not a long period at all, and we have now, if I go to my unlocks, generated enough gold and have enough research points to unlock the freight train. So that's what we're going to do. So we now have freight trains. We're going to let the gold carry on even, rather than curry on. So we can unlock the waterworks. And our goal for today's episode is to play with trains. So what I'm going to do initially is I'm going to clear off my backlog a little by shutting down my crate makers. What I want to do is empty out the crate makers of any resources, let the trucks go out completely empty, hopefully, and then we can tear out this road and we can drop a train in, hopefully. Lots of hopefullys in this. I'm assuming they'll fit. Nice straight line. If not, we'll just pop the road back in and we will try this elsewhere. And I'll be slightly disappointed because I thought I had it all figured out. So we'll just give this a little bit of time. We're still at 8,580 as our current record, which is brilliant, but it's still a bit short for our remote connectors, and quite a bit short for our waterworks. The remote connectors require 9,000 kilos of weight, and our waterworks requires 11,000. And we also need a bit more gold research. We're currently at 61, and we need 100. So how are we doing? Have we cleared out all of our crates? It looks like we have. Right. So we'll pause the game and take that out, take that out, take that out. Just unpause, and there we go. I'm probably going to need to remove these belts, but we want our train track entry. Actually, we need to take that road tunnel out. Train track entry has to be in, turn you around here. Yep. And our exit, if I've got this right, is in a straight line just around here. Cool. And then in between, nice and simple, some train tracks. Done. Right, that's me finished. Short episode. I'm kidding. Ain't I kidder? Right, so train loading silo. Transfers resources from silo into passing train boxcars. Holds 16 crates worth of a single resource type. So, does that mean for each train carriage storage thingy that it will take 16 crates? If so, that is awesome. Can't build here because of this, so let's clear this out. Alright, so if our silo is here.
I don't know that one.
Sorry, that was Alexa. Normally mute her before I do a recording. Forgot today, and it's the time she picks up on a random word. Right, where was it? Oh, yes. Right, so if this requires a feed, can I get it there in... This is the question. Can I? Maybe? Let's have a look at our tank setup. So if that was there, power's there, connect that in. Is that 3? Or why would you find out? So the power goes down. And bring that back up. This might work. So let's put a 3 in. Right, so we know that's there. We know that's there. If we take our doohickey, it just doesn't line up. Oh, how annoying. How very annoying. But would it line up there? I wonder. If I pop that there, and then have... Oh, this is a horrible setup, and I think we will start moving things around. So that goes in there. That goes in there. That looks too tight to fit. No, that fits perfectly. Oh, brilliant. So that is now all connected as a single loop, and this has 16 crates worth of iron. So I can now get rid of this, and this. And we will pop our power line back in. Can we do the same here? Maybe. I'm sure there's a more elegant way of doing it. Let's see. I've got that there. Yeah, that would work. So we'll pop a 3 here. We'll pop a big crate here. Make sure that's lined up. It is. We will pop our small crate here. And our loader there. And finally you in there. So we now have gold in this one, iron in this one. So let's get coal in this one, shall we? Just clear out this stuff here. Oh, I will need, and I'll do it now because inevitably I will forget to reconnect the power. That's powered. Now you'll notice, or you may not notice, the train needs power. Electric trains. So that needs to be connected there. Does it need to be connected both ends? It's just the entries. That's great. So we'll clear that, and that. And we might be able... Do I want to go that way? I think I do want to go that way, actually. So if I pop you here, put my fat container there, pop you here, little guy here, you there, and our... Oh no, that doesn't line up. Oh, how frustrating again. So it has to go here. That's right by the tunnel entrance. What if that goes there? Take that, and that out. And we pop this in here. I wonder if I take this one out here and we go, would that do it? No, I don't think that would. How's it all the others lined up nicely? So that goes to there. That needs to go in here. That definitely needs to go in there. What if we had another little one here? Nope. We could chain a load of little ones. No, that still wouldn't work, would it? Something's not right here, and I'm not sure what it is. I think it must be just the position of this coal tank. Would a 3, is that 2 or 3? It looks like 2 to me. Yeah, it is. It's 2. Alright, well, we'll just try and pop it in just by the entrance. I'm not sure how that's going to impact the train. But for now, it will have to do. Because I want to see the trains running. I know that's you know, almost a bit of cutting your nose off to spite your face, but it's trains. Right, unpause and wait. So how often do these trains? I know there was research upgrades. So trains, that can reduce the train time by 25 seconds. So I'm guessing if that's such a large reduction in train intervals, that the trains must be relatively slow. So just sit here and wait. Any minute now. Where are we? We're coming up to the end of this month. So hopefully at the start of next month we will see a train come through. Meanwhile, this does give my minecarts the time to just fill up the respective silos. And where are we? Wait for this month to finish. Now, bear in mind that our record is 8,580, and I've got one train running. So what will this do? Will this be a big spike in weight, or am I expecting too much? Right, start of a new month. Still no train. Am I missing something? I know, if I click on the tunnel, it will tell me. Here we are. So we're just waiting for that to go through. And any second now. Oh, I heard the train whistle. There it is. There's our train. Oh, this is awesome. Alright, so you're filling up the gold. How many crates of the carts is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it's slow. So that's 4 carts. Awesome. So probably won't get any iron shipped out. So that's 32 crates already. Ah, interesting. So whilst the train is on the track, it doesn't send another one through. That's something that's good to know. Right. So 32, 64 crates of gold about to go out. 64. That is pretty impressive. And look at 28,000 per crate. Per cart. That is good. I like that. And what did that give us? So that's taken about half of the month to get that one train through. So that's clear that we're going to need the second train running if we are to reach our targets. But there was gold, so that's 10 kilos. So that's 640 kilos of gold. That's pretty good. So if I had 2 trains, that would be 1,280. Now it does seem to take an entire month. So 1,280, 3 months. Is that better? I think we definitely need to reduce the interval between the trains, because now it's taking, at the moment, it would appear, an entire month to do one train. And I think we could get a lot more trucks through in that time. Very interesting. Lots of thoughts here. So, what do we do? Now, I've got plenty of gold here. Plenty of iron. Plenty of coal. Train will be through. Yeah, so that is just about a month for a train. How are we doing here? Right, I've got 25 gold, so claim that, claim that, claim that. How are you doing? Oh, you've started working up now. So last month we're down to, well, the current 3 months is 4,580. We are filling up the gold quite nicely. We made 317,000 last month. That's pretty good. And that. So I've got 133,000. How much does it take to reduce the train speed? 300,000. So we are really going to need to think about ramping up our research. Right, so that's all of the gold now out of the system. We are into the first quarter of the month. And the train is now gone through. So we've got 28,000 per cart. We're up to 5,660. So we're still a fair distance off. I did hope that the trains would be a slightly more effective. Now, I wonder, I wonder. If I added a second filler in, I'm pretty low on gold at the moment. I've got plenty of iron. What if I added, what if I did this? If I add this in here, take another train loading silo. Oh, it doesn't work. What if that was a 3? Would that work? Let's have a look. Do I need a 3? It does look like it's a 3 between them. If I pop that in here. Now, with that spaced like that, will it fill the train up quicker, I wonder? That's the question. So, we are... Train's just on its way. There's the train horn. Toot toot. Right, that should fill this one up with gold and empty that out. Right, so it's 4 carts. So that's 2. Wait a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 carts? Where did the 5th cart come from? Ooh, that's interesting. Right, so it doesn't. It just seems to fill them up one at a time. So it doesn't seem to have made any difference in speed. But I now have an extra cart from somewhere. I wonder how that happened. There was definitely 4 at the start. Now, all I've done is added an additional silo in. These train loading silos. Curious. Well, that's great, because if I can replicate that, then wow, that's pretty good actually. Can I replicate this? Can I replicate this? Not with this setup. What if I did away with the coal and extended that? How much? I've only got 18, so I'd need a lot more iron. I've got 37 coal. That is interesting, because that means we have somehow gained another cart by adding an additional silo onto the thingamabob. So if I added more silos in, whilst it wouldn't speed things up, it would give me additional cars. And if the additional cars then meant I could move more load per month, that's got to be worth it. So if that was 5 cars with 16 each, that's 80 crates worth, I hope. Sounds about right, 80 crates. And that's 800 kilos per month. So that's 2,400, 4,800. Still not as much as I'm making with the trucks, though. This is going to be like the splitter situation, where I was disappointed that it wasn't as good. Actually thinking about it, though, this is based on just like the 10 kilo ones. If I was doing steel plates, then that wouldn't be 10 kilos, that would be 13 kilos per crate, which would be a sizable increase. That's worth investigating. Right, so what do we do? Do we risk reducing our weight by using the like replacing this road with trains, knowing full well that we're getting a lot more, well, potentially we're getting a lot more in? Or do we leave it trucks and trains to see if we can get the numbers up higher? It's a tricky one. Oh, or is it possible my maths is totally wrong and these are significantly better? I just don't know. Right, that's another train going out. I think a priority is to reduce the interval. Because at the moment, it's taken an entire month. I want to see more trains coming through. And it's 300,000 per unlock for these. So I either... Well, it's going to be 11,000 to unlock the waterworks. So whatever happens, I need to get that interval down. So we're 133. Let's see how our research bays are doing. Right, so that's that. I can claim that. We're almost done on that one. I can claim that one. So we need another 95,000, just under 95,000. So I can claim that one. I can claim that one. It's a shame I can't get more gold running through this. So we are 25,000, well, 24,410. Same like I can't get refunds like the claw trains or the minecart speeds or things like that, or even the trucks. So that's got a full load there. That's that there. We haven't moved any coal. I am wondering. I want to test this. I want to test this theory. So this has maybe come across a bit wasteful, but let's 16 there, 16 there, 24 there. Let's wait for this to fill. Finish doing its filling. So that's going to be 2 there. I'm really curious now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of the coal line, just temporarily, just this bit here. I'm going to add an additional silo and see if that makes any difference to the number of cars to the train. If it does, then I think I have a plan. It may be a cunning plan, it may not. So over here in this little setup, I've got coal, iron and coal. Now what I could potentially do is to change this bit up a little and have just pure coal. So 2 lines of coal and an additional line of iron. It does mean moving things around and so forth, and poking things and so on. But that might get me the weight through. Right, so pause the game. Let us remove that, and that, and that as well. And we'll take that out so it's not in the way. And we will take a long connector, drop that there, pop our little storage crate in, thingamabob here, and our train lining silo, loading silo. So I now have got 3 silos providing iron. So unpause, we'll wait for that. Now our train had 5 cars last time, and if this works, then maybe that will increase the amount of cars. I don't know what the calculation is or anything else, because I have removed 1 from the thing, so it might just still be 5 because I've got still the same number of train loading silos. But I honestly don't know. We will see. I wonder if I could add an additional one in here with 3. Should we do that? Should we just try it before the train gets here? No, I've got to study. So is it, if they're all connected into the same supply, does it increase the length of them, or does it matter? That's the question I'm trying to answer. So think about this. Coal is there, coal is there, coal's there. if I fed that into a, do I want to make a mega smelter or mega refiner, I should say. So I could feed it all into a bigger factory here, refine it or output it into a big chest. That way, have a line of them down here. Train comes in, fills up with lots of coal, and off it goes. Lots more weight, perhaps. Right, train's on its way. So 1. So fill up with our gold. So we've definitely got 4. 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's number 5. So we've not lost any carriages. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, so it only does 5. So that's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 5 there, and I've got the same amount of silos. So the next test will be, we'll add an additional one in here, if it fits. So we'll do that now. We'll pop you here. Little thing here. You go here, and then our train loading silo goes. What? That doesn't. No, of course this big one. Grr. Maybe it fits down the bottom. That might work. Let's try that. So there goes our train. Where are we? Here we are. That there. You go here. You go here, and you should fit nicely here. Right, so I've now got 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 5 silos, and we had 5 carts before. We are about halfway, well, let's say a quarter of the way through till the next train. So let's check our research in the meantime. Still a fair way off claiming, so I'd need 1 more of these to go into the 20. And they give me 300,000, and we can reduce the interval between the trains. So all we're doing is waiting for this to go. Start of a new month. Previous month was 5,280, so we're not really increased our weight. If anything, we've decreased it a bit, which is a bit of a shame. But it's not the end of the world. If we can get additional carts on by adding more train loading silos, that means each train comes in, can take more out, and as long as we maintain that flow of materials in. So if it took a train a month to come in, but it had 6 carts worth, here comes our train. Alright, 1. There's definitely 4 there already. Okay. 2. And there's the 5th one. So that's our gold. Pretty much. I'll probably get 3 carts of gold. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there's number 6. Okay, so we've got 2 additional cars, and that's as a result of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 silos. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, so I have no idea. I genuinely have not a clue as to what the calculation is, but it does seem that if you add more silos on, it extends the length of the train. By how much, I have no idea. But it's good. Because it means that we can potentially look at having our output of like sort of coal and things like that. If I mass produce that, then our weight should go up. So how much is that going to give us? So that's 6 cars now. So let that all cash in. Ching, 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 ching. And we're up to 7,140. That's good. Right, well, that is a perfect time to leave this episode here. We've got trains, yay, and we've discovered we can make them longer. So, what we will do for next episode is we will look at tidying up this bit here, getting a good flow of coal going in, and replacing this truck line with a train line. So they've got more, and we'll have a lot more of these silos in. So hopefully we'll have a nice long train that can come through, fill up all our goods, sell them, increase the weight, and then once we've done that, we can unlock the remote connectors, which means we can then start playing around with our factories and doing combiners. We can look at unlocking the waterworks to improve the performance of a lot of our environments, and then we can start working towards the end game stuff, that being the cargo rocket. So quite a bit to do. Really excited now that we've got trains and we can move stuff on a more grander scale. But it just leaves me to say I hope you have a great day, and I hope you join me next time. Until then, bye.